Namaste, my darlings. Welcome to the mat and welcome to this online coven. So for those who are new here, my name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch. Those who have practiced me before, welcome back. It's epic to see you, my darlings. So today's video is called Goddess Flow, and we are going to be focusing on everything to do with menstruation, with the menstrual cycle, and with easing any aches, any pains that we get during that time of the month. So this is a gentle practice, incorporating the magic of yin with some really gorgeous affirmations to kind of connect together as a beautiful little goddess coven, and to really help ourselves heal, help ourselves work through the pain, and just dedicate a little time to taking care of ourselves, my darlings. So for today's practice, you're going to need some props. So if you have any yoga blocks or pillows or books or bolsters, anything at all, you're going to grab as much as you can. We're really going to make this practice so comfortable. Maybe get yourself a beautiful cup of tea if that helps you and your cramps. Anything at all. Put on your favorite movie. Put on your put on your favorite music. We are going to make this such a healing, gorgeous circle for us to come together. And when you're ready, my darlings, I will meet you back here in a moment so we can flow for the goddesses. Okay, my darling, so to begin today's practice, you're going to come into a comfortable seated position. Now, you can use your bolster if you have one, coming to sit on it in a hero's pose. Or if you're working with pillows, if you're working with blocks, you can come to sit a little bit higher here. And we're just going to take the hands to the space of the belly, roll the shoulders away from the ears. If it's uncomfortable for the hands to rest there, you can allow them just to rest into the lap. But all together, we're going to take a beautiful deep inhale and a slow exhale all the way out. So closing the eyes and giving ourselves just a few moments to bring our mind, our body into the practice today. And today we're going to focus on making those exhales a little bit longer than those inhales, so sending them all the way down into the base of the belly, down deep into the womb, feeling it rise with our inhales, feeling it fall with our exhales. Beautiful, gentle breathing here, almost as if you're giving the body a hug. And as you have your eyes closed, focusing on this, I'm going to light my Palo Santo stick on this side of the mat, knowing that I'm sending this cleansing, this sacred smoke all the way from my mat to yours. So breathing in deeply, allowing this smoke to cleanse, to clear your space, to begin the healing process as we honour the body today. Through our practice. So if you're struggling here, to take control of that breath, maybe you begin to count. So inhaling for the count of 3 and exhaling for the count of 6. Beautiful, my darlings. Keeping that breath going for a few more moments, in through the nose, down to the belly, to the womb, and out through the nose. And we're going to begin this practice now with just a few little affirmations. So bringing in the power of the mind, the power of words. And you're going to keep one hand on the belly, bring the other to the heart. And you can choose to speak these affirmations out loud after me, or you can say them quietly in your mind, or you can even listen. Anything that you're comfortable with today, my darlings. Remembering this is your energy, this is your practice. But when you're ready. Today, I honour the magic of my body. In this moment, I am prioritising my health. On the mat, I nourish and I heal my body, my mind, my soul. Taking a beautiful deep inhale through the nose. And a slow sigh all the way out. We're going to release the hands to the knees or the tops of the thighs and gently drop chin to chest, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. From here, we're going to start to make some half moon circles by bringing this chin up to one shoulder, moving and taking it to the other. Beautiful. Moving it from side to side. Before maybe this new moon transforms to a full moon, you bring the chin all the way up to the sky. Moving and taking it in one direction. Gently move and take it in the other. Beautiful, my loves. Before we bring the head to the center, gently blink those eyes open and you can roll over the knees or swing the legs to the side. And we're going to move to our balasana pose now. So our child's pose. Now you can do this without the bolster, coming into maybe perhaps more of a yin variation by lying all the way down. Or if you're looking for more restorative variation, you're going to bring the bolster between the legs and allow the body to rest onto it. So the bolster is supporting the head and the neck here. And just hugging this bolster close. Perhaps if you're working without a prop, you take those knees a little bit closer together, almost as if you're kind of making a little cocoon of warmth, of safety here. And if you're feeling any pain in this moment, imagining again you're sending those inhales to that pain. And with your exhales, you're releasing it as if you're untying a knot of stress here. But wherever you are in your balasana, so your child's pose, you're going to flip those palms towards the sky. And we're going to start to draw in the healing energy of the moon, so the feminine aspects of our practice. Maybe allowing yourself to float away with any music that you have playing in the background. Just allowing yourself to float away with the comfort of this pose for 1 more minute. Remembering that in today's flow we heal, we rebalance and we honour the body. Ten more breaths. Before all together we inhale and we exhale. On your next inhale, my darlings, flip those palms down to the earth and very gently we roll into our tabletop position. Bolster can stay where it is for a moment, but we're going to spread those fingers, maybe take those knees a little bit wide and tuck the toes under. Bring a little bit of mobility to the spine now. We're going to work through some cat-cow movements. So inhaling to drop the chest, lift the gaze. And then on your exhale, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin to the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, drop the chest. Yes, and exhale to curve the spine. Beautiful. Keep this movement going. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Take it, let's say, 5 more times. Beautiful. Before we gently bring the spine to a neutral position, from here, we're going to move that bolster just in front of us and we're going to find our blocks. Remember, if you're not working with a block, you can find a pillow or even a soft book or anything at all. We make do in yoga. But from here, we're going to move to our sleeping swan pose, also known as our pigeon pose. So from here, we're going to slide the right knee to that right wrist and guide the foot across. We're going to slide the left leg all the way back so you start to find the space in the hips. This block is going to tuck underneath that lifted right hip just to give ourselves the support. Now where we go from here is completely up to you. You can stay lifted, especially if that spine feels a bit sore, or you can even come to take a lying down figure of 4. Or if you're happy in sleeping swan, you can work without the bolster. You can work with the bolster. So choosing to be supported or unsupported is completely up to you. But we're going to allow ourselves to relax here. For about a minute or two, just opening up the hips and connecting with the sacral and root chakra here. Ensuring that the top of the foot is to the mat to protect the knee. And this pose will be intense for a few moments. That's okay. Recognizing the difference between good pain and bad pain. If you feel any sharp sensations in the knees or the hips, you're going to come out of this pose straight away and modify it by lying on your back and coming into your figure of 4 stretch. Or if you're starting to feel that gorgeous stretch in the right hip, the glute, the lower spine, then you're going to stay here. Breathing through perhaps any pain you have in the belly, in the womb. And again, wherever you are, flip those palms to the sky. Let's draw in the energy of the moon. Making those exhales longer than your inhales. Ten more breaths. Beautiful. Before all together we inhale. And we exhale. On your next breath, hands are going to come back to the earth and we lift the body all the way up, just moving onto the fingertips for a moment to open up the heart. Find a mini back bend here, shine the heart to the sky. We hold for 3. Hold for 2. And for 1. Beautiful. Relaxing off those fingertips, we're going to move the bolster, move the block aside. And tucking the left toes under, we're going to slide the right leg all the way out, push the toes into the mat and push the heel away from the body. Just easing out that hamstring here. Taking any wiggles that feels good. Any kind of hip movements, especially if it's feeling a little bit tight today. Beautiful. Before we gently relax the right knee to the mat, take a couple of cat-cow stretches here. So inhaling to drop the chest, exhaling to curve, just to release that spine for a moment. Beautiful. Before we bring the body to a neutral position, let's take it to the other side, my loves. We're going to slide left knee to the left wrist and guide the foot across. Slide back with that right leg. And again, you're going to pop a block underneath the left hip here just to give that support. We don't want to put too much pressure onto the knee. You can work with a bolster. You can work without. It is completely up to you. But relaxing the body all the way into the bolster. You're going to get yourself as comfortable as possible, flipping those palms towards the sky. Again, relaxing here for about 2 minutes. Knowing that if it ever gets too much, you can gently ease yourself out, give the left leg a little wiggle, and take it again. But coming together as this collective coven, as goddesses, sharing the energy, sharing the pain. Embracing the sisterhood, healing, inspiring, and rebalancing one another. 10 more breaths. Sending those exhales as deep as they can go, making them longer than your inhales. Beautiful. Before we inhale through the nose and exhale slowly all the way out. Flipping the palms to the earth, you're going to lift the body all the way up, and same as before, moving briefly onto the fingertips here to find that mini back bend to open up the heart. We hold here for 3, for 2, yes, and for 1. Relax the hands to the mat, tuck the right toes under, and we slide the left leg all the way out, pushing in to that heel, taking any wiggles that feels good to you, that you know your body is craving. Beautiful. Before placing left knee next to the right, and let's take those couple cat-cows again. Inhaling to drop the chest. Exhaling to curve. Beautiful. Before we bring the spine to a neutral position, you can swing those legs forwards or cross the ankles behind you to come into a seated position. Before we move to our Baddha Konasana, we're going to take a little twist here, my love. So inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, we twist over to the left-hand side, right hand, left knee. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, take your twist over to the right-hand side. Beautiful. Inhale, we bring the body to the center, and we're going to find all the props that we're working with now, coming into our final little pose, which is one of my favorite restorative poses going. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your blocks and create yourself a little tower. Now remember, you can use books here, it depends how high you want it. But using a pillow or your bolster, you're going to lie it all the way down. Sliding the back of the hips to the bottom of the bolster, you're going to allow the body to relax all the way back. Coming into your supported fish pose, rolling those shoulders away from the ears and flipping the palms to the sky. Now where you go with the legs is up to you. If it feels most comfortable having them bent, you can stay here. Or maybe you join me by bringing the bottom of the feet together and allowing the knees to fall open into your Baddha Konasana, so your butterfly legs. Coming into this gorgeous chakra healing pose. Opening the hips, the heart. Connecting with the third eye, the throat chakra, the crown chakra. And here you're really going to focus on sending those exhales down deep to the belly, filling the womb. Inhaling for 3, exhaling for 6. getting lost in the rhythm of the breath here. Focusing on releasing any tension, any pain with the breath out. Remembering that this is your sacred space, this is your sacred body. Coming together as this sisterhood, as this coven. Healing, inspiring and rebalancing one another. Sharing the pain. Sharing the power. And we're going to close this practice together with those affirmations that we began the practice with. So again, you can choose to repeat them out loud with me or quietly in your minds. It is completely up to you. But when you are ready, today I honor the magic of my body. In this moment, I am prioritizing my health. Today on the mat, I nourish and heal my mind, my body, and my soul. And taking one hand to the belly, taking another to the heart. We're going to take a beautiful deep inhale, filling the lungs, filling the belly, the womb, feeling our hands rise as we inhale. And on our exhale with force, sigh it all the way out. Inhale. And exhale. One final time. Inhale. And exhale. Resuming your normal breathing, bringing the hands to the knees and gently, gently, gently bringing those knees to touch. From here, we're going to lift the chest and immediately forward fold into our angel pose here, giving ourselves a hug, a little self-love, and acknowledging the fact we came to the mat, that we took time out to heal ourselves, to take control of the pain, and to honor the magic of our body. Now, if you'd like to continue with any of these poses for a little bit longer, please know that I invite you to do so. Or if you're ready to come out with me, you're going to lift the head, blink those eyes open, and we're briefly going to come into a comfortable seated position. Hands come to prayer, and we're going to take the thumbs between the eyebrows, bowing low with gratitude to the strength of ourselves, to the strength of this coven, and as always thanking you for allowing me into your practice and for joining me on the mat today. The magic in me honors the beautiful magic in you, and I hope you remain inspired by the magic of your body every day. Thanking you so much, my darlings, for joining me on the mat today and for joining in with this collective coven. I really hope you feel a sense of release, a sense of magic, a goddess glow running through your body. If you have any questions or anything at all, please feel free to send me a message on my Instagram at the Yogi Witch. But sending all my love and all my magic to you, my darlings, and I look forward to seeing you here again soon. Blessed be.